Hi everyone, it's Peter here from Rochelle Intermodal. I've had a few people ask me about the tablets I use for my layout to control the turnouts and also for the JMRI switch lists. So I'm just going to give you a brief overview of how I've set everything up. As you can see here, here's one of the tablets, and I'll just show you how I've set this whole operating area up here. Okay, just to show you how I've set up what I call the operating stations of my layout. I have 4 of these around the layout. One of them is at the Coron Road industrial area, which is this one over here. I have another one at the Rider Logistics Center, another one at Rochelle Intermodal, the actual intermodal yard and the classification yard itself, and then the 4th one is at the locomotive facility. Now the reason I've done this is just to make it easy for operators, so they've got everything they need in one place. They don't have to keep on moving around. So just to show you what I've got here, I've got an Android tablet. I'm using the Amazon Fire tablets, and they are on brackets, you can see here, so they just clip onto the bracket and they're easily adjustable in whichever location you want them, just to make it easy to view them, however, whichever way is more comfortable for you. I've also got them plugged into a power supply on the side. I'll show you a close-up later on. I'll explain how that all works, just so that the tablets can be charged up all the time. I have 2 throttle stations. So I've got my Digitrax panel over here, and I've got pockets with the various throttles, so if you want to control a couple of trains at the same time, it just means you can have both throttles there. I've also got the more important drinks holder, so that's sort of an essential in the layout. So if someone wants a cup of coffee, they don't have to put it on the layout anyway, they can keep it safely out of the way. Okay, just to show you how I power these tablets, what I've got here is, I think they're some automotive USB sockets. Some people put them in motorhomes and in automobiles as well. What it is a 5-volt charger. It's got 2 outputs on it. One is a 1 amp, one is a 2.1 amp output. And it just means I can easily plug in a tablet or even a phone. If someone's using a phone as a throttle, they can charge their phone as they're using it without having to go and plug it in elsewhere. This makes it very easy for the operators. So these USB sockets are powered by here we've got, if I can show this without the reflection on it. Okay, so it's a 12-volt 5 amp power supply, a PowerPax power supply. And I'm using this to just connect into a bus which runs around the layout and connects to all the panels. You can see here how I've connected these up. So I have the 12-volt bus running around the layout, and then the USB panel, the power socket, is connected straight into that. So I have 4 of these around the layout, providing power to the various tablets and for phones if anyone wants to charge their phone while they're using the layout. Now I know some of you will be interested in these tablet holders I've got, so just let me show you how they work. So let me just unplug the power. All right, so they're fully adjustable. You can see they come out, can be fully turned and put exactly where you want them. They can also be rotated as well, depending how you want the tablets, so you can do it portrait or landscape mode. So the way they're attached is at the back. You can see it's a clip that just comes undone, and the tablet just clicks onto that. So what you could have, if you wanted to, a couple of these around the layout and just have one tablet that just gets moved from place to place. So it's just very easy to clip back on again. So instead of having 4 tablets like I have, you could just have one and just move it around the layout. And then if you to remove the tablets themselves, just spring loaded and the tablet just comes off quite easily. It needs to fold back. So I'll put a link in the description below of where I got them from. I got them on Amazon. You should be able to get them in the US and Canada as well. I got them through Amazon UK, but I'm sure there's a supplier in the States and in Canada who supplies these as well. But they're really good. I had a look at various different holders, and these ones just seem to be a bit more robust and also a bit more configurable as well. So definitely something that is very useful if you're looking to go towards having tablets like this. Right, so that was just an introduction to how I've set up these tablets and the operating stations. In part 2, I'm going to go through the software that I'm using on these tablets. I'll show you on the computer how everything is set up and how I've configured it all to show up nicely on the tablets, and then I'll show you what it looks like on the tablets and how it all works. So please subscribe. There's a subscribe button down below, and keep an eye out for the updates part 2, which will be coming up in the next couple of weeks. Thanks so much for watching, and see you soon.